Are you wondering if the Galaxy AI lifetime deal is really worth it? Well, my name is Sasha and I'm a top 1% seller on Etsy, and I'm here to break down exactly how you can use this tool and why the lifetime deal is totally worth it, and how I use Galaxy for my own business. Okay, so I sent an email the other day promoting Galaxy's Black Friday deal. You can get the lifetime membership of Galaxy for one price. I am a huge fan of lifetime deals because over time, when I first started my business, I didn't spend any money on my business. So I didn't actually spend any money on tools until I hit 500 sales in my Etsy shop. It was like this arbitrary goal I'd set for myself. And I regret that now. So there was a couple of opportunities where I could get lifetime deals on certain tools, and I passed them up for the monthly subscription, and then they didn't offer it anymore. And it just gets more and more expensive when you do that. The tools and systems that I've invested in that had lifetime offers, that have paid for themselves over the years. So it's totally worth it. And let's dive into the questions that I received about the tool. By the way, this email prompted people to email me back at a rate I have never seen before. So a lot of people have a lot of questions. It's probably because the lifetime deal is $399. But again, with a monthly subscription of, $60 here for Midjourney, $20 here, all these subscriptions add up. So depending on where you're at on your business journey is why this tool would be right for you. So let's jump into the questions that I received. The first question is, I have been using Leonardo and Midjourney. And if you don't know, Canva recently acquired Leonardo, and that's what Canva's Dream Studio or Dream Lab image generation is. They acquired Leonardo, and that's what Canva's AI generation image tool is. So if you didn't know that, that's a fun fact. But they recently found Galaxy AI, but they weren't sure if it was legit and not just a watered down version or not the full version of all the tools. She uses Nano Banana on Leonardo mostly to make clip art. I don't use Leonardo so I was an early adopter of AI, and I haven't used Leonardo in a long time because when the image generation tools came out, Leonardo for me personally was the worst one. So I use AI tools to create realistic lifestyle mock-ups, graphics, and elements. I just and coloring pages and stuff for printable products to sell on Etsy. I could not get anything that was usable with Leonardo. Also, at the time, they did credits and you could barely get anything. You could do maybe 3 generations and then they'd say, come back tomorrow. So it was just something I abandoned very quickly. So Midjourney was my go-to tool in the beginning. It gave the best output. I never got in when it was free because so many people got in. Or maybe I did get in when it was free, but I could only use it like at midnight to get anything. Again, the credit issue, the people on the tool issue. ChatGPT suffers from that currently. If you have the free version, you can only get so much generation before they cap you out and it doesn't work anymore. So with that said, I have not used Nano Banana on Leonardo, but I use clip art generation in Midjourney, and I've been doing it in within Galaxy, and it's fine. The reason why it's so awesome to me is because you can go to image generation. You have to scroll down. Image generator. There's a lot. There's a lot. And so you can put a prompt in here. So Thanksgiving coloring page for kids. Bold, simple lines with the words grateful and blessed on the coloring page. And why I chose that is because faith-based products, that's like a faith-based twist on a simple product like coloring page, sell extremely well on Etsy. So what I loved was I was able to, with this tool, go, okay, well, let's see what Nano Banana mode does. Let's see what Midjourney gives me. Let's see what I've had so many people, I just haven't had time to go look at this tool yet, but so many people love ideogram. They think it's so awesome. And so they're like, Sasha, have you tried ideogram for this? Sasha, have you tried Imagen for this? Sasha, have you tried this? And I'm like, I haven't tried all of them. There's too many. As you can see, there's so many. Like Grok is popular. So it's like, there's so many tools. I just don't have time to go use them all. But if you have access to all of them here, you don't have to go sign up with your email address, use the free version, get only a few generations, and then that's it. That's so disappointing. It just makes you go, I don't even know what to use. It's very lackluster. So I can just generate one page in JPEG format. You can do different ratios. You can do square, 16:9 would be like, you can do portrait orientation, stuff like that. So portrait 9:16 is like coloring page, but this looks great. So, I mean, I'm like, oh my God, this is so awesome. This is exactly what I want. And so I can download that. And then I go, okay, well, what does Midjourney give me? What does ideogram give me? So I can generate that. So I'm just like, okay, I'm looking and seeing what's giving me the best output. And I can choose the one based on these different tools that I like the best for the thing I'm trying to make. So for me, this is really great because I don't have time to go and use 50 different tools. I want to see what tools work the best in one place. So then, okay, that one looks cute too. So save image. Oh wait, save image like this. So that's right there makes this worth it to me because I'm in one place and I can just access all these different AI image generation tools. So that right there sold. I mean, that sold me right there. But let's go through the rest of the questions. So then she says, I've looked at some of the video reviews on YouTube for Galaxy, but I don't know anyone who actually uses it. Is it just like having them all in one place? Yes, just like I demonstrated right there. I love it. She wants to cancel her other memberships. So my advice to you would be to go try it out. There is a free membership that you can test it out, but you can also, there's like a $15 a month subscription you can do. I don't know if their Black Friday deal will be after the end of the month. So if you want to give it a test drive, I would do it right now. And so the link to the Galaxy is under this for you, and you can click on that link and get access to the tool. Okay, but I highly recommend it. It's all of them in one place. I think this is amazing. This is gonna makes creation of stuff like coloring pages so easy, for clip art so simple. And if you do like print on demand images, same thing. And these kind of coloring pages are excellent filler pages for kids' activity packs and stuff like that. It's how you can create more stuff to sell and compete by page numbers with these activity products on Etsy. Okay. Someone said, is this the one that you use? Do you think it's as good as the individual elements? Yes, I think it's as good as the individual elements. I just started using it. So I also use Midjourney and ChatGPT. And I'll tell you why I have subscriptions to those too. Because let's just get into it. So I do client work. So let's go to Midjourney's plans. I have the Pro plan. And why I have the Pro plan is because it's $48 a month for Midjourney, is because of stealth mode. Galaxy does not give you stealth mode. So what is stealth mode? Stealth mode is where you can hide your image generation from everyone. People who are creating, products just for their Etsy shop is fine. I mean, I've seen Etsy shops. I found the images and the libraries of Midjourney and stuff of people who've made like 50,000 sales on Etsy selling PNG sublimation files, and they don't have to have stealth mode. No one's going and finding their stuff and reusing it and stuff like that. You don't have to have stealth mode to use these tools. Most people use Midjourney and don't use stealth mode because of the price, but you don't need it to make money. It's not a concern. The reason why I have to have stealth mode is because I do client work, which means that I am paid as a contractor by companies to create to do graphic design work for their clients. So I'm creating templates for them. I'm creating commercial use stuff that they're going to resell to their clients. So I have to protect that intellectual property so that no one else would ever have access to it. It's hidden from everyone. It's in my own private server. So if you're doing client work and that's a concern for you, then you can definitely keep your Midjourney subscription and just do image generation. But for me, I use Midjourney for my client work. But for my own Etsy shop, Galaxy is going to be where I go, because I'll also create images in the paid version of ChatGPT. The reason why I have the paid version of ChatGPT is because I'm a high volume user. I don't want to be capped out on the number of times I can use it and prompt it for stuff. Like, I know people who have used my GPTs on ChatGPT, and they can't even go through all of the prompts on ChatGPT with that GPT because they don't have the paid version of ChatGPT. So that's a limitation of ChatGPT that I don't like. Also, I have friends who've made 30,000, 50,000 sales on Etsy selling printable game products, and they just use the free version of ChatGPT to generate these things because they don't need the pro thing. They don't need pro. They don't need the amount of bandwidth that someone like me does. Like, I make 6 figures a year doing what I do. And so I need a lot of generation power. I need access to it, uncapped, unlimited. But for people who are just doing, make it a regular Etsy shop, doing regular generations and stuff, Galaxy is amazing. I love Galaxy. I bought Lifetime because I want to be able to dabble and test and generate and see what's better, which tools are better. I want to use all the functionality of it. Like, I absolutely love that it has so much stuff. I love it. You can also create custom GPTs with Galaxy that you can give to other people. So you can still do that if that's something that you really like to do with ChatGPT. And I have a question where someone asked, can you bring over GPTs you made in ChatGPT? You cannot. You can't bring those over that you've already done because you made those in ChatGPT. So you can't bring the link over or something. It doesn't work like that. So just know that if you're selling a ton of GPTs, you may have to keep your subscription of ChatGPT to keep doing that. But you can always just recreate them here and have the lifetime subscription, and that's just the same. To me, though, this is invaluable. But let's go through the rest of the questions. Okay. Is this okay? If I'm reading this correctly, this would replace the monthly ChatGPT fee. Yes. So if you buy this and you're just using ChatGPT for regular stuff, even creating GPTs, you can use this and replace the monthly ChatGPT fee. Someone said, I have purchased your AI course. A link for that is below if you guys are interested and haven't opened it yet. Does this and the course align? Yes. So everything in my course teaches you how to create images and stuff. It gives you prompts, it gives you it gives you text-based prompts. You can use all that stuff in Galaxy. I will be adding a tutorial on how to use the things I teach you in Galaxy, but all of it aligns. I teach you how to upscale images to sell them like clip art. Coloring pages, you have to upscale them to make them crisp and clear. That same stuff would apply no matter what tool you use to generate the image output. So yes, my course does apply. I also teach you how to use tools to edit your images so that you can sell graphics and stuff like that, like using Photoshop, stuff like that. Someone said, I was hoping you would weigh in on this offer. I only use the free version of ChatGPT and feel at this point I need to upgrade. I know you use Midjourney to create some of your graphics. Will this plan give me the tools needed to create great graphics? I realize there is going to be a learning curve. I haven't had time to do the AI course, but it looks like it uses some of these tools. Yes, it does. So yes, you can see here, super simple to create graphics, super fun, lots of applications you can use. And my course will help you to use those, to use what you learn in there with this tool. Okay, so then this question, what if I currently use GPTs? Can I transfer those GPTs to this? No, you cannot. And how I found the answer to that was I actually asked the chatbot. So, I asked it, can I share GPTs I made with Galaxy? Yes, you can totally share the custom GPTs you create with Galaxy. So I asked the chatbot your specific question. It said you cannot bring over GPTs you've already made in ChatGPT over to this tool. So if you have any questions, even if you're not paying, you can ask the chatbot and it answers all the questions very well. I was very happy with the answers to the questions that I asked. So if you have any like very niche questions, feel free to ask the tool. It's very informative. Okay, next question. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for sending this. Since you invited subscribers to share their questions about the Galaxy AI tools we're considering for our businesses, they wanted to reach out. I'm currently exploring it as a potential all-in-one option, especially with the lifetime access. I recently launched my first Etsy shop with basic printables and PNG designs for shirts, mugs, and similar products. I'm planning to add printable games like escape rooms, etc. as I grow. So right now I'm mainly looking for tools that can help with high quality image generation. You can get that. Brainstorming and writing support, you can do that. And how you would do that is with the chat with AI function. So that's ChatGPT. You would say, I want to make and sell bingo games on Etsy. What are some games I can make as seasonal products? Seasonal products are big on Etsy. So this is brainstorming. You're just asking it. And in my AI course, I go over how to take the output you get from AI and run it through keyword research tools to be able to validate if that is a good idea, because it's giving you ideas, but you can't validate on the marketplace if that's exactly what you should sell, if it's something that's really popular right now. But again, this is like a really good way to go, oh, I didn't even realize I could sell summer bingo games. I didn't think that was a thing. So definitely brainstorm with the tools. But you see, it has all these same exact abilities as this is ChatGPT. So I love it. And so, yeah, grab my AI course if you want to learn how to take these ideas, these brainstorming ideas, and validate it with the tool. And I'm also having a Black Friday sale, so I'll drop the link to that. You can get everything on sale for 40% off right now. All my courses. All right, so let's go to the next part of the question. Okay. Since our lifetime pricing is very competitive, some people online were wondering about how stable the company might be long-term. Do you have any thoughts or experience with this? I have not asked their CEO or CFO about this, but I've never had the lag time of getting generation is exactly the same as Midjourney. It's exactly the same as ChatGPT. So I see no difference in the output speeds and output times. So I think it's fine. They noticed a few discussions about the brand name being similar to Samsung Galaxy. I assume they're completely separate, but I'd love your perspective since you've researched them more. I have no idea if Galaxy AI is a subsidiary of Samsung, but you can always ask that question. You can say, who owns Galaxy AI? So it is. Samsung does own Galaxy AI. So with that said, they have a lot of money. So they're definitely going to keep this tool strong and running. So great question. And I love it. I love that Samsung owns it. That's excellent for us. All right. For someone creating printable games and PNG designs, do you feel their image generator produces results comparable to Midjourney? Yes, because it uses Midjourney. Or would you still recommend pairing it with a tool like Midjourney or Kittle? I don't use Kittle because I don't do print on demand. So I couldn't tell you if Kittle is superior or not to Galaxy AI for those purposes. Everyone has their own preferences with that stuff. I think it's excellent for purposes. I would generate everything in it. I wouldn't care about Kittle. I've also designed in Canva and Photoshop for years, and I've never had the desire or need to use Kittle. So you would just have to go and see if it works for your specific needs. You actually have an active Kittle subscription, which I find very valuable for its AI generation and workflow tools. I also recently purchased Artistly after a few months of weighing its pros and cons, tried Midjourney, canceled it since the price didn't quite fit my current level of usage. So you're sitting there having to do all these subscriptions. So for you, the lifetime subscription to me is totally worth it. I have been doing this since 2019, so 6 years, and every lifetime subscription I can grab has been so worth it to me. So definitely grab it if you're the kind of person who's like, I need to explore all these tools in one place. I dabble here, I dabble there. This is the perfect tool for you. Lastly, do you know if their chat tool saves or stores conversation history? All right, so it looks like it does right here. I could take this chat, I could share it with you publicly or privately, so it is storing the chats. Okay, so you really value my guidance and you appreciate me opening. Thank you for your question. I'm so glad that you sent in this question. All these questions that you guys asked are very, very good questions, and I love helping people find information. You're asking me questions that I didn't know the answer to, and I'm going to go do more research. I'm very much into doing research. I like to dig. I like to validate. I test everything. So definitely keep asking me questions. Someone said, do you know if usage credits will still need to be purchased beyond the lifetime cost? Also, just verifying if you used and I have used and liked Galaxy AI, yes. So with the usage credits question that they asked, they do give you the ability to buy more usage credits. Let me go back. All right, so this is the landing page. Okay, so I have 114 million available credits, and then I get 15 million more monthly credits on December 11th of this year. I will never have to buy credits, but they do allow you to buy even more credits. So you can ask the chatbot, will I have, how much can I generate on the lifetime plan? Do I have to still buy credits? Never hesitate to ask questions with the tool. It gives you its answer pretty quick. It says, hey there, with the lifetime plan, you'll get 15 million credits per month for life, which is pretty awesome. That should cover most of your needs for generating content. If you ever find yourself needing more than that in a month, you can always purchase credits. I mean, I've been generating with it, been testing and generating, and I barely used anything. So I don't think you would ever have to use credits, ever have to buy credits. I just really don't. And I use AI heavily. So I don't see me ever having to buy credits ever. Okay, regarding Galaxy AI, I'm getting conflicting information about Midjourney. Will I get stealth mode with the subscription? So no, you will not get stealth mode with the subscription. And if that is important to you, definitely keep your Midjourney subscription. And if you do get the Midjourney subscription for stealth mode, I buy the annual plan because it saves me $12 a month. So if I can't get a lifetime plan to something, I'm always going to buy the annual because it's always a deeper discount than the monthly subscription. And that's if I like the tool. You know, like I bought the annual plan. eRank just recently rolled out. I love eRank. Their annual plan, it saves some money, stuff like that. So with that said, I already bought the lifetime subscription to this. I love it. It has so much. It's awesome. It's owned by Samsung. So they have deep pockets. They're going to just keep making this better and better. And, you know, if you don't buy the lifetime subscription now because they're trying to get a lot of people on board to test it, it may go away. And that's happened to me. And I regret not buying lifetime subscriptions while they were cheap and accessible. So with that said, drop any questions you have below. I hope this has helped you to answer any burning questions that you had about Galaxy AI.